Setting up the branch table in Plant 3D is a fairly simple process. In this walkthrough, we'll explore how to configure the legend in the example CS150 specification and add the relevant connection types to the chart. If you don't have Plant 3D installed, you can still follow along with the steps to understand the general workflow. If you do have it, go ahead and open your project so we can get started. Begin by opening the LinkedIn spec file. Go to File, Open Spec, and navigate to your exercise files. 0402 Setting up the branch table folder. Inside the branch connections spec sheets directory, select the example CS150 file. You'll notice this version includes several additional components like socklets, standard tees, reducing tees, and even a concentric reducer to make the branch table setup more dynamic. Next, open the branch table editor. You'll see a blank grid representing possible branch to header size combinations. The smallest pipe size in this case is 1 inch, and the largest is 12 inches. To start configuring connections, go to the bottom right corner and click Edit. In the Legend editor, click Add a branch to begin defining connection types. Plant 3D will read the spec and display the available part types. Start by adding a standard T and assign it the code TO1. Then, add a reducing T and label it TO2. For OLED connections, leave the part selection as use preferred part from the component and assign it the symbol O2. Lastly, create a combination connection that uses a standard T along with a concentric reducer. This is helpful when a reducing T isn't available. Label this option TO3. Apply your changes and click OK to save. Now that the basic connections are set up, you can start populating the table. For instance, double-click the 12x12 cell and select the standard TO1. Repeat this for other straightforward combinations like 10x10. To speed up the process, hold the Control key to select multiple cells, then right-click, choose T, and apply it across the selected cells. For reducing connections like 6x12 or 8x10, assign TO2, the reducing T. If a component is missing from your spec, Plant 3D will alert you. It may inform you that a certain part type, like a reducing T, isn't available for those sizes. In such cases, you can choose alternative setups, like using a T with a reducer or update the spec to include the necessary part. When invalid combinations are entered, the software flags them with a red box, signaling that the specified connection can't be used. You can go back and correct these entries by selecting valid options like a reducing T or an OLED. Continue filling out the table with appropriate fittings. Once finished, you can move into the 3D model to test these connections and observe how the software applies your configuration during the design process.